Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dana and today I have this meat pie for you. Super easy and tasty, and I'm going to show you step by step how to do it. I'm going to start with a filling, for which I'm going to use 1 kilogram of minced meat, and I have pork and beef mixed together, 1 onion, 3 cloves of garlic, salt and pepper, some thyme, sage, 2 cloves. I don't like to use more than this, 1 potato, and a bit of water, maybe 3-4 tablespoons of water, and also half a tablespoon of chicken bouillon. I'm gonna start chopping the onion. Cut it with a knife. Chop the garlic as well. These 2 cloves, I'm gonna grind them up using the mortar and the pestle. And in a cast iron pot I added a bit of olive oil, like 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and I'm gonna cook the onion until it's gonna get translucent. Add garlic, add also the meat, and let this cook for a few minutes. I will add now the chicken bouillon, pepper. I will not add salt because the chicken bouillon has a lot of salt. For my taste at least, it's enough. Sage and thyme as well. Peel that potato, wash it, and grate it over the meat. And this will act as a binder in this mixture. Add a bit of water and let this cook for at least 15 minutes on the stove to simmer and all that liquid to evaporate. Add also the cloves, and I took 1 teaspoon and I tasted to see if the mixture has enough salt and all the spices are enough. And let this cool down. It will be a lot better if you let it cool down completely, but at least a little bit for 15-20 minutes. Let it cool down. In the meantime, you can prepare the dough, of course. I'm not using any bought dough, store-bought dough. I'm gonna make my own, and I'm gonna use for this of course butter, cold butter, 100 grams or half a cup of butter, 100 grams of lard, 1 egg, half a tablespoon of vinegar, 350 grams of flour or 2 cups and a half, and a few tablespoons of water. I will mix butter, lard, and flour in a bowl. Using a scraper, I'm just gonna cut everything to combine. I will after this add 1 egg, vinegar, and add water gradually, 1 tablespoon at a time, until you see that the dough starts to come together. Knead it on your working surface for just a minute or so, and the best thing is to let it cool down in the fridge. I will stretch it on with a rolling pin on a baking paper in a really thin layer. Powder with flour because might be a bit sticky. Place it in a pie dish. Cut the excess dough. As you see, it's really thin, so I have a lot dough to stretch again, because we're gonna put a lid on this pie with the dough exactly the same as we did on the bottom. Put the filling inside of the pie dish, press it a bit, and of course you need to have the oven preheated at 180 Celsius or 350 Fahrenheit. Now, as you see, I place the lid on top of the pie and pinch together the edges so the dough will be glued together. You can use an egg to do an egg wash on the pie. Cut the excess dough. I did a few cuts on top of the pie to let the steam come out, and I bake this in the oven for about 45 minutes, between 40 and 45 minutes. You can serve it as it is, warm or cold, but always is good with a fresh salad. So it is really good, super tasty. I really love the fact that the filling is not that compact. The onion and also the potato acts like a binder, but also let the filling be really nice and not crumbed together. I hope you're gonna try this pie and tell me what you think. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you here next time with another recipe. Until then, find reasons to smile. Bye bye.